It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it. Gotta get back to the action. Can't turn my back. Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone.
Hey, Spidey! You're Oh, thank God! It's Spider-Man!
Better make myself presentable.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... after losing my dad and Uncle Ben... I guess I wanted to believe...
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh? Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared. And his work went with him. Your task force. Their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure, but it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself. Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
I can check that one off my list.
I caught up with Peter Parker. We used to be pretty good friends when we were kids, and our dads were partners. I was hoping he might be able to tell me more about his father's research, but he doesn't know any more than I do. Less, actually. Based on Dad's papers, I get the impression Richard Parker went on the run because Dad wanted to weaponize his research. Typical Norman Osborn. He either ran off or killed the one guy who might have been able to save his life.
This just in, Webbs needs something to stick to. You know, I'd love to know how the task force is gonna stop the crime wave when all they ever do is come after me.
I'm so excited!
Anyone trapped in there doesn't have much time. On my way! Hold on! Don't worry! I'll get you out! Poor Harry. I want to help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse.
Much obliged, Spider-Man.
Seriously, I don't think there's much demand for barbecued spider. And me without my marshmallows.
We got people trapped by the flames!
What do you say we get out of here? Those people won't be able to breathe for long. No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast.
Very nicely
If my blood
done.
could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. But it'll take time and lots of research to find out. He's in no mood to wait. Ow, 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 ow!
I can barely breathe in this place!
water balloons would be a much better weapon. Would I lie to you? You know, water balloons would be a much better weapon. Every second counts. If I give Harry my blood without testing it first, it could kill him. Or turn him into a monster like with Dr. Connors. And then who knows how many people he might hurt.
Can anyone get me
Kill.
down? Thank you, Spider-Man!
A sobbing woman embraced the son she thought she'd never see again. Reunited, thanks to Spider-Man.
Now that guy, he's got guts.
Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts!
You're worse at protecting than you are at serving.
I gotta shut this down now.
Got the spider!
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. Why can't they all be like that? I webbed your nostrils open so you won't snore. No need to thank me.
You're all tricks. No more tricks.
Norman Osborn lived for years with his disease. Harry's got time, even if he doesn't feel like he does. Before I give him my blood, I need to make sure it's safe. For him and everyone else. When you put forth this week and effort, I kind of feel like you don't respect me.
Skinny, ain't you?
Just got it! It's like a bouncy house, am I right?